Back down here at the town hall the following day of that, during that audit, police officers did an awesome job talking to me, being respectful. But what I did see in that town board meeting was some lady on the television there. I thought she was a little rude and to the public or whoever she was talking to in front of the public, and I thought it made Hamburg look pretty bad. So we're down here today to perform another audit and find out that lady's name from the supervisor and advise him of her conduct, and that we will be back to check it out because we do expect the public to be treated with respect. How you doing? My name's Dan. I'm working on a story for the press and that. And I was at a town board meeting last night, and I just had a question about a lady that was on the board.
We didn't have a town board meeting.
I'm sorry, it wasn't a town board meeting. It was a planning board.
Planning board, yep.
Planning board. I just want to show you a picture of somebody real quick.
Just for this? Order to construct a new wellness. So this is the corner of Kinley and Mike.
This is Sarah.
Yeah, that's the lady she was pretty rude to. Who is Sarah? Is she the town
She's our planning
attorney?
Consultant. No, she's the planning consultant. She's really nice.
Yeah, she seems nice. I didn't think she deserved to be treated like that in any manner, or the public people having a concern about it even concerns me more.
Out there.
There seems like there's a lot of people on the Zoom.
I believe I came in right around this time. I think this is the guy who was. No, this isn't the guy who was talking when I came in.
Engineering department provided comments. Is there anyone here who wanted to speak about the Switzer Precision Crafted Metal project? Is there anything we should talk to?
I mean, she's got to be a board member. I mean, there's only 2 women on the board from when I looked it up last night, but there's no picture, so I couldn't identify her. So I figured I'd come down here and get a.
Yeah, well, Sarah, and then I'm just not. If she was on the board, hang on, let's see the plan. Planning board is Caitlin McCormick. I don't know if that's current. Let's see the most current. Megan Comerford, Jennifer Puglisi, she's the attorney. Caitlin McCormick. So those are the women. Sarah is not on the. Sarah is the planning consultant. So the board is separate from Sarah. Sarah works here.
Mm-hmm.
The board is different. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And I don't know any of those women.
Is the supervisor, how available is he to come back? He would obviously know who these people are, for sure, I would
Yeah, but
imagine.
by just looking at that, he's not. I mean, he could tell you who those 3 people are, but that wasn't a good enough video for me to figure out.
The picture, is that her on the screen right there?
I don't think so. That one looks like it's just
Yeah, it
short
looks a little
hair.
different. This is the guy who was talking when I was there. So that was definitely.
Her?
Yes.
Oh, that looks like too short a hair, doesn't it? Or you think that's the same background?
Yeah, that's her. That's definitely her. Hit the play button. You can listen to. This is the video I have right here, where she.
And the driveway cannot cause runoff to leave the site onto adjacent property. Therefore, the improvements must maintain positive drainage away from the site boundary.
Once it continues, otherwise swales may be required to control runoff.
So I think we need a grading plan then that shows that
That's a different one.
the documentation shows the grade of the driveway, so that it's shown that it's not on site.
I feel like their name should be.
Yeah, one thing Tammy said, I don't know if it was at one of our meetings or something else, I thought
Tammy.
really interesting. the concrete gravel,
She's the town engineer.
So I have one other question about plans. I know that based on the comments standing.
That looks like a different person.
It keeps switching. But that was her.
That's it.
Hang on, let me see if Sarah's there. I can ask her. Hi, how are you? Good. Do you recall who was on the Zoom at the planning board meeting last night? There's a gentleman here who's just auditing the meeting. And you were talking to someone who was on Zoom.
It was very rude.
One of the women. Megan and Jennifer. Okay. Okay. And then, they were all on Zoom? Do you happen to recall somebody being rude to you? Okay. Because he's doing an audit, he was disappointed in the presentation from the person on Zoom.
And I had some citizens that also pointed it out that she
And
was.
he said there were some citizens who also commented on it. Okay, well, can you tell me who then? Because he wants to make a complaint.
I just want to know.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. All right, bye. It was Megan Comerford.
Megan Cummingford?
Comerford.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good
Awesome.
luck with your process. I hope it's
Yeah, I mean, like, ultimately, I'm here to bridge the gap between the government, the police officers, and the public. I thought her conduct was a little unprofessional. I just want to bring it to the attention of you guys, and you can see it yourself where she was just her demeanor. I mean, that doesn't make the town look good for the people who are there. It doesn't make them feel good that they're going to get their stuff passed. I didn't want to speak out or make a scene at that moment, but like, for instance, if I go back to another meeting and I see that again, I might just speak up and say, "Who is the lady in being very unprofessional in the video? Can I get her name?" And, to point it out. But like before I go doing something like that, I'm gonna bring it here. I'm gonna bring it before the supervisor, and you guys can address it. And I'm not gonna fill out a formal complaint, but I am here from auditing Erie County. If you'd like to write that down, you guys will get to see your audit yourself for the police department, the town hall area here, and that. And
it's called Auditing Erie County?
yeah, it's my channel. It's on YouTube. I audit all the police stations, all the town halls, and all that.
Have you been here before?
This is the first audit for this place here.
And what's your last name?
My last name is not available. It's just Dan.
Okay.
Part of the First Amendment audits that I do with the auditing is part of it is the Fourth Amendment as well. Unless I commit a crime, I don't have to ID myself. And it's not that I want to give you my name. It's just the concept itself, just to make sure that the towns that uphold the Constitution of the United States,
Absolutely.
and to bridge the gap between them all. And ultimately, the last thing I ever want to see for Erie County is BLM burn the place down. So if we got tyrannical police officers, we want to address them. If we got people from the towns speaking out rudely, we definitely want to address them in polite ways as we can and any way we can.
Exactly.
So I'm here just to bring
Do you
that
want to
to.
leave your contact info for the supervisor?
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, I'll leave my number there for you.
Go ahead. If you have any issues, this is my card. You can always call, and we can get you a meeting or, an interview or whatever.
Yeah, perfect. That'd be awesome.
Okay.
The way it'll probably go from here is I've mentioned it to you, so I'm going to do an audit again in the town board meeting.
Okay.
Whether it's a work session or something like that again. If I see improvement, if I see she's much politer, that you guys address it, awesome, perfect. And
Okay, well, she's only at the planning board meetings.
yeah,
so
planning
remember
board
that.
meetings, yeah, for sure.
The town board meetings are separate.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she's at the town board meeting.
I mean, I didn't even know a town planning board meeting was going on. I just came down here on a random audit and I just happened to walk into it. You know what I mean? But like, when I see something in the public, the people who work for the public, they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be polite. They need to treat people with respect because, say, the guy who was down there to get his job approved, he doesn't get it approved. He doesn't need to leave feeling like less of a person because the lady wants to talk demeanor or someone wants to talk demeanor. So I just want to address that. And I appreciate your cordialness and I appreciate you willing to take a look at that and help me out.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
We're happy to help. All right, have a good day and good luck with all of that.
There you guys have it. Looks like everything will be taken care of. view in here while we're here. See what we got inside the office here. Some pamphlets on the wall. How you doing? Just working on a story, taking some photographs of the inside of the town hall here. Just working on a story. I can't tell you the exact outcome of what the story is for until the story breaks. A little bit of confidentiality.
Do that?
Yeah, I have permission.
Who did? Who did it?
The First Amendment of the Constitution gives me the permission to come down here and video record in public places.
No, what?
The First Amendment of the Constitution gave me permission to be down here to video record in public places.
Is that right?
That's correct. So
I'm not so sure.
I'm just taking some videos and that's all.
No, come on over.
Come over where?
Hold on, bro. I don't know if that's right. You could turn that off. You don't have to write the videotape me without my acknowledgement, all right? So can you turn that off, please?
I will not turn that off.
You won't?
No, I have the First Amendment protected activity right
I'm
here.
not talking about the First Amendment. I said I am not allowing you to videotape me, okay, personally.
You're a public servant in the public. I mean, I understand I can't video record inside the courtroom of the judge. By all means, I'm not doing that.
You got the First Amendment right. That's a public place.
Inside the court during court hearings, there's definitely rulings that you cannot video
I'm not
record in
sure
there.
about that.
Do me a favor, you can videotape what you want in here, but just keep it off the people if you wouldn't mind. If that's all right?
Yeah, I have no problem keeping it off civilians and that, but this is not a civilian. This is a public servant. I'm not here to videotape him by all means. He put himself into this video. I'm just here to get some pictures of the place. That's fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine. It's
See?
public.
It's
area.
fine, it's public. It's fine. See?
Public.
It's good. Court officers, they seem to have a problem.
Thank you. And I just need your signature.
Keeping the civilian out as they ask, and that's no problem. I got no problem with that. Can I get your name, sir?
Yeah. Officer Costello.
All right, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, Dave.
Some of the stuff we missed last night.
Hi, buddy.
Say hi, Mom.
Hey, have a good day.
You too, sir. Glad we could inform the court officers, the Constitution of the United States, that they probably swore an oath to uphold. Apparently, court officers are the ones that are well uninformed of what the constitutional rights are. You want to know who gave me the permission? I do believe it was the founding fathers. So that is a follow-up video with a little bit of a guy who had a problem with the First Amendment, but he was informed by a staff member. At this moment is the moment I realized I gotta go back in because I didn't get that gentleman's name who came out and told the court officer, Costello, that it's okay for me to report it as public place and that is my First Amendment rights, and that I was correct by saying it is my First Amendment rights. And I had to go back in, and unfortunately I had made a big mistake going back in there. I did not video record going back in, but I did catch Mr. Costello, if that is his real name. I'm not even 100%. And I'm gonna file a complaint on him because when I walked back in there, I just walked past him and I asked the guy his name, Brian, deputy town clerk, awesome guy, his name, and I went back out and I walked over by the office and there was no video, no nothing, and I said to him, you know, there's a First Amendment right, and I tried to talk to him and I got cut off, and he told me to get the F out of his face. And I was like, whoa. I didn't catch that part. I'm sorry, Erie County fam. I promise you that will never happen again. I normally wear my secondary audio device just because it picks up better sound quality. Sometimes stuff I don't hear or pick up, it's on there. I, for whatever reason, just went down there to get this lady's name. I didn't think it was going to turn into something. I did get to get in some of the rooms I didn't get in last night, but as soon as I put on the camera, let me tell you, nice as peach this guy turned. Sarcastic, I would never say that. Made me sick to my stomach. These are the reasons there are First Amendment auditors. People like this, all right? They'd like to cuff me, good, but where this video is going to pick up here in a second, you're going to see where I put the video on and I ask him to repeat that on camera. He will refuse it, and then I will proceed to the clerk's office, court clerk's office, to file a complaint, which she said there are no complaint forms. But luckily, last night, right here on my desk here at Auditing Erie County's office, I've got the complaint from the Hamburg Police Department form yesterday, and I will fill that out for the court and hand that in, because Erie County will not be treated like that. And if I did have my recording device on, that man may have lost his job for what he said, because he was pretty aggressive, and you know, a man like that wearing a gun, a badge, he should definitely be held to a higher standard. So here's where the video is going to pick back up. I'm going to get the fuck away from me on camera.
No.
As a public servant? You just said that to me.
I would never say that.
Yeah, you would never say it on camera.
Absolutely.
You would never say that on camera is what you would say.
Good day.
Where would I go for a complaint form for a court officer? Where would I see that?
Talk with the court,
Court clerk?
all the way down to the end of the hallway.
Thank you. Excuse me. I'm looking to get a complaint form for a court officer. I'm looking for a complaint form for a court officer. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Yeah, I'm just looking for a complaint form for one of your court officers that's up front.
I don't have a complaint form.
How would I go about that?
But I'm the court administrator. Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, I was just up here working on a First Amendment protected activity and working on a story.
Working on a what?
A story, a First Amendment protected activity, and the court officer literally just told me to get the fuck out of his face and stop recording him. I didn't get that part on video because he wouldn't say it on video.
Are you here for court, ma'am?
No, I'm here to follow up on a matter with the town supervisor today. I just got out of the supervisor's office, and the officer went out of his way to approach me, asked me what I was doing, and I told him that I was just taking some photographs and pictures, as I'm doing right now, which is perfectly legal. And he tried to trespass me, but one of the officers up there came up and told him that it was okay. That would have been a... Let's tell him. Card here. That would be Brian Wielinski.
Okay.
He told the officer it was okay to record, but he wasn't happy about it. The court officer wasn't happy about it. And when I stopped video recording, I was just taking some videos of what pamphlets are available in the offices up there. And as I was walking through, he told me to get out of his face, to fuck off. And at that point, I turned the camera back on and asked him if he'd repeat that. He said, "Oh, I'd never say something like that." I'm like, "Yeah, you never say it on video, but you just said it to me." and I want to
will
file a
discuss it
complaint.
with him. Is there something else do you have something here in the court?
I have no court business, no.
No? Okay.
Like I said, I was here. I talked to the supervisor, and on my way out, I just went in the tax office and just took some pictures of what pamphlets are available for my story.
Okay.
And he tried to tell me I can't do that. I can't record him. I don't have his permission to record it. The gentleman who came out told me just keep the public out of it, which I'm cool with, and I did. And as far as the public servants go, I'm allowed to be here and record them. And I don't appreciate being talked to like that, especially an officer with a gun who can put down some intimidation, who carries a gun and a badge that can intimidate you. I was here yesterday doing an audit, just checking on the First Amendment rights and all that, and everything went well. I even did the police department, talked to the lieutenant back there. Everything went real well, but this court officer seems to want to violate my rights and swear at me and use vulgarity towards me. And I'm the public. I mean, I represent the Erie County family when I'm down here.
I will discuss it with him.
All right, we're just looking for a little more professionalism out of the officer.
I agree with you, sir.
All right.
Okay?
But there's no official complaint form? You guys don't offer them?
Give you a sheet of paper, you can write something down.
I got a complaint form for the police department.
You can use.
I could fill that out and then turn it back into you guys as a formal complaint?
Yes, you
All
can.
right, thank you very much, ma'am. Can I get your name for the record? Brenda, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Your position here?
Court administrator.
Thank you very much. You're very polite. I respect that.
Okay.
No, fam, we ain't gonna let that officer walk on your rights. Not for you guys. I do it all for yous.